Imagine a tomb so massive, so secret, that even after more than 2,000 years, no human has ever set eyes inside it. A tomb said to contain entire rivers of liquid mercury, deadly traps waiting, in the dark, and treasures beyond anything the world has ever seen. This isn't fiction, it's real, and it lies buried deep beneath the earth in China. This is the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. Tonight, we're diving into one of the greatest unsolved mysteries on Earth, a story that blends science, legend, and pure human ambition. It's a tale of a man who conquered a nation and tried to conquer death itself. It all started by accident. In 1974, a group of farmers digging a well near Xi'an, China, struck something hard, not rock, not pottery, but the face of a soldier, and then another, and another. They had unearthed what would become known as the Terracotta Army, more than 8,000 life-sized clay warriors, each one different, each one frozen in time, guarding their emperor in death. Imagine standing there, realizing you've just uncovered an entire underground army, horses, archers, generals, every detail handcrafted over 2,000 years ago. Archaeologists soon realized this was only the beginning, because behind these soldiers lay something even more extraordinary, a sealed burial chamber said to hold the emperor himself. Qin Shi Huang wasn't just any ruler, he was the man who unified China for the first time in history, a nation that would bear his name forever. But power wasn't enough, he wanted immortality. He sent expeditions to search for the mythical elixir of life. He built roads, armies, and walls, including the early foundations of what would become the Great Wall of China, and he ordered the construction of his tomb when he was still a teenager, a project that would take 700,000 workers nearly 40 years to complete. This wasn't just a burial site, it was a kingdom beneath the earth, built to mirror the heavens and the empire he ruled above. The historian Sima Jin, writing nearly a century after the emperor's death, described the tomb in astonishing detail. He wrote of palaces, towers, and rivers, but not rivers of water, rivers of liquid mercury, flowing endlessly around a model of the empire. The ceiling was said to be a night sky made of precious gems, the stars and constellations shining above the emperor's golden coffin, and hidden somewhere inside were deadly traps, ready to strike down any intruder. For centuries, people dismissed these stories as myth, too fantastical to be real. But when scientists tested the soil around the mound, they found mercury levels dozens of times higher than normal. Suddenly, the legend didn't seem so impossible. So, why not open it? Why not see what's inside once and for all? Because the risks are staggering. The tomb is sealed under tons of earth. Any disturbance could collapse the chamber, destroy fragile artifacts, or unleash mercury vapor trapped for centuries. And there's another reason, one that's even more haunting. When the Terracotta Army was discovered, it was once brightly painted, vibrant reds, blues, and greens. But the moment those statues were exposed to air, the colors faded and vanished within minutes. Imagine opening a chamber sealed for 2,200 years, only to destroy everything inside in an instant. That is why China's government has decided to wait until science can guarantee that the tomb can be explored safely without losing what it holds. Modern technology has offered glimpses into what lies below. Ground-penetrating radar and remote imaging suggest vast networks of tunnels, chambers, and perhaps even underground rivers. But none of it is definitive. It's as if the Earth itself is protecting its secret. The scale is mind-blowing. Qin Shi Huang's tomb complex is larger than the Great Pyramid, an acropolis spanning nearly 38 square miles. It's not just one tomb, it's an entire city for the dead. Legend says that the emperor's obsession with immortality led to his own downfall. He drank potions made with mercury, believing they would make him live forever. Ironically, they poisoned him instead. When he died, his tomb was sealed, the workers buried alive to keep its secrets hidden. No one who saw the final resting place ever returned. For more than 2 millennia, the first emperor has slept untouched, guarded by his army of clay and a world of mystery buried with him. So what could truly be waiting inside that chamber? Is it the palace described by Sima Jin, rivers of Mercury, mountains of jade, treasures from every corner of the ancient world? Or could it be something even stranger? Proof of technologies or knowledge we've long forgotten? Scientists don't know, and until the day the tomb is opened, we may never know. But maybe that's the point. Maybe the emperor's greatest legacy isn't what he built, but what he kept hidden. Across the world, ancient tombs have been opened, their secrets revealed. But this tomb, stands apart. It reminds us that for all our progress, there are still mysteries time refuses to give up. Beneath that hill in Xi'an, a man who ruled a nation still commands silence. His army still stands guard, and his story, the quest for immortality, the price of power, and the mystery of what waits below, continues to echo through history. Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. His tomb remains unopened and his secrets unknown.